Black Compass Media. Salute to everybody tuning in, everybody in the building, man. We got a very special episode, man. We back with the WOTY. First off, before I get to that, man, we got the hats on the website, man. Make sure you go cop that as always. Let me get my guy Tone in the building. Tone, what's up with you?
Tone, bro, Black Compass Media checking in, man. Salute to the whole team. Everybody doing their thing, man. Make sure you cop that merch. That crew neck is fire. I want that.
Oh
I
yeah, I
want
got
that.
one on the way for you.
Yeah, I'm
You
just
ain't
saying
even
that's cold right there. But pick up the merch, man. It's in strong, heavy supply, man. Shout out to everybody that's copping. When you cop, drop the picture, put us in the tag and all that good stuff. We'll retweet it. Salute to everybody that's doing their thing. But we're joined by the right person, right? And that's actually a good segue because the person that we have coming up here is entrepreneurial. She's a woman of many, many talents. You know what I'm saying? You see her out here, not with just the rap. She's expanded. You know, the West Coast people, they got 5, 6 different businesses. That's just how they
always.
you know what I'm saying? But she put in her pain in this battle rap court, in this arena right here. She's been able to reach and ascend to the heights, even being named Woman of the Year for last year. The title is over there right now on the West Coast. If you don't know who I'm talking about San Bernardino's own Miss Coffee Brown. What's going on?
Hey, talk to the town, Coffee Brown, owner, pretty untrapped, first lady of the Dino, 909-951-7114 stand up, and queen of the Ring A&R. How y'all doing?
Yeah, Coffee. Yeah. hey, Coffee. I'm gonna give you the ice. So how you doing? How you doing right now? Let the people know how you doing.
Oh, I'm excellent. Like, I'm just really, really enjoying the regular life, being a fan, spectator of the sport now these days. Just regular.
Yeah. You seem like you know how somebody like is done with their job. You know what I'm saying? Like they just newly done. Like I'm finished. Like I'm whew, like there's a calmness, you know what I mean? I see it in the tweets, I see it in the attitude and things like that. You know what I mean? And I there's several things to get your perspective on. But we'd be remiss if we did not talk about this previous weekend. I do want to get your perspectives on that because Kings versus Queens, you had the opportunity as well. One of the best performances, intergender Kings versus Queens matchup ever. I do want to know your perspective and who you thought was a standout and who you thought looked crazy up there.
Wait, before we get let's before we get to that.
Let it marinate. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I could get
I wanted to talk about her A&R
comments now because I don't battle no more. So like
yeah.
Like I'm about to say whatever.
We in the right place. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say before we get into that, what is it like? You know what I mean? You finding out. First off, congratulations to you. For those of you who don't know, Coffee's pregnant, but congratulations. What was it like finding that out and then being a WOTY? I know that was like an amazing experience.
I knew in January, and I didn't win WOTY till like March. So it like I said in my interview with J Black, shout out champion. Always like thank them so much, the whole panel. But it was just like I believe in the universe. Like people, there's some people spiritual, whatever. But like I felt like my work was done. A lot. I mean, I haven't. Do I feel like I reached my peak? No, I don't. Absolutely not. But I feel like I put in enough pain. I dealt with enough stuff. Like I don't think nobody's had a harder rise to the top than me. Just period. Since I came in, it's always. I used to call myself controversial coffee before I ever hit a URL stage or anything because it was always something. So like for me, it was just so draining that I felt like, man, you did enough, coffee. Like you 9-0 on the app. You didn't lose a round last year with URL. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of anything that happened. So I give myself enough credit that in January when I found out like, oh, I'm with child and stuff like that. It was just like, sit down. Like here's your time. On top of that, like I'm having my first daughter. So like it's really right now I've been really like becoming a better me mentally, like emotionally, more stable, creating a better foundation to bring another child into, especially like in the pandemic and all that. It was just the universe for me. Like everything just started coming together, making sense for me to really just take a step back, sit down and move away from it. And I won WOTY, which I did not expect to. Like I'm not competing for WOTY. I'm competing against Coffee last year. That's always how I am. You know what I mean? So to win that, it was just kind of like, okay, universe, I see what you're saying.
Right.
My work don't go undone. I feel like my work goes unseen a lot because I have so much controversy around my name. I I've never not acknowledged that I'm the most controversial. I don't villain. I don't say I'm a bully or enemy or nothing. I say I'm controversial, but it's just I'm a loner. I'll die on my square by myself for real. I've been like that my whole life, so I've always been an easy target, you know. And so for me to win WOTY, I'm like, what? Because I have 4 of the girls blocked. That's on the panel. Like when
wow, it was analysts that were there that you didn't really jive with.
2 of them are still blocked, and 2 of them got unblocked, so I could thank them. But yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Like, you don't play with that block button. I ain't gonna lie.
That block button.
And then like Polo was a stand-up dude. He walked up to me at bullpen like, yo, coffee. I think it was you, Polo, right?
Yeah, it was me. I'm like, damn,
I was there too.
Come to find out, it really was another Polo. But you the only Polo I knew, so I'm like, oh shit. Well, that I apologize. Unblocked you. I like that's my bad, you know. But like on the other side, like we deal with a lot of trolls, a lot of people on these fake accounts that don't want to stand on nothing, or you know what I mean, fans that talk to you one way online, and when they see you in person, they take a picture. Then when they tag you in the picture, you go look at their timeline and they talking crazy.
Crazy about, yo, I bought one dude a drink and he swears to God he sunned me. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I was like, I bought you a drink. I was cool. What was that about?
I just felt like when I decided to sit down, I had already felt like job well done for myself. And it was always a personal challenge for me for battle rap. It was never about becoming like somebody's Mount Rushmore, somebody top 5, surpassing a particular name, because I come home every day and I win in real life. So it was a hobby for me, you know what I mean? And I felt like, okay, this hobby is becoming too much. Like,
yeah, well, I want to know the inflection point where you said, and even before, right? Because like you said, the universe works out the way it does.
Yeah.
Right? You decide, all right, this might be it for me. You know what I mean? You get WOTY, you get the pregnancy going on. You know what I mean? You get the A&R job. But what was the inflection point for real? Because I did see you. You know what I mean? I wake up sometimes, you already fighting them wars on the timeline. You know what I'm saying? But what was the inflection point for you that said, you know what? Like this is getting to be too much? Because I do think at one point it was getting to be like, all right, seemed like this is really taking.
I think when I started hitting like the caffeine setting and like it's like people showing up when I'm working to do things that have nothing to do with work, or I'm having to like bring hella guns because who the fuck are you for me to be fighting? You're not one of my, this ain't no friendly face on my backyard. You're not from my hood. You're not none of that. So when it became that serious to where it's like I'm about to have to lay somebody down for real.
Right. Yeah. Over a hobby.
You know, and then for me, I just feel like it's always a catch-22 for me. Like when I'm trying to be professional, so I say, you know what, if these people come to the events, I can't guarantee that it'll be successful or that we won't fuck it up, because I'm dealing with some crazy shit outside of battle rap. I have a lot of like weirdos that fuck with me. Like they follow me. They've been following me for years, you know? And then more people keep getting added to that list. And that's just in the female battle rap, you know? So like, I felt like even when I'm trying to be professional and I tell these people don't show up to my battles, I'm not stopping them from showing up after the battles. I'm not stopping them from showing up to my after parties, but they don't come there. Sure. When I'm trying to get my money and handle business. So people say that I'm bad for that. I'm bad for having a guest list where it's like these people can't come because I can't guarantee my behavior or my action.
Sure.
Or if I let them come and then I tear their shit up, people end up shot and all kind of shit, I'm still gonna be the problem. So I can't win for losing. I don't get props for trying to be professional at the event specifically. And then I would never get props if I let them come and feed into what they want me to do. So it's just, if it's a catch-22, it's just work with no gratification. You know, I can't even get back. Like people can't control themselves around me. I can't even get full battles out. Like, you're doing things to me you ain't never did in your whole career. Why? I don't even fucking know y'all, you know? It was just too much. I'm like, this is just a hobby for me. For some people, it's their main income, not me. So it became good money, and I actually quit when the money was best for me. But that just goes to show, like, it's just a hobby for me.
Yeah, it started to become too draining and stuff like that. I get that. Polo, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Okay, now you know what I mean. We can kind of usher our way into the weekend and stuff like that. Did you catch Kings vs Queens?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, wait. Before you get to that, I got my guy Cola here. Young Cola in the building.
What's the word, Kofi? Yes, sir.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, he be having the hardest background out of all of y'all. I ain't gonna.
I know.
Nah, his shit go crazy. I ain't gonna cap. His shit
It's
go
been
hard.
evolving too. Like it's crazy. Like his
Low key too. I gotta check the books or something, man.
I don't know. Yeah, something ain't right. But this weekend, because again, you had one of the better battles all time for the Kings versus Queens. But I do want to know your perspective on what you thought about some of the battles and who you thought really stood out. You know what I'm saying? Let's start there. Like, who do you thought stood out on the ladies' side?
Overall event, right? Because I don't think Kings vs. Queens should have went to a crowd. The fans gonna eat me up for this. I really think that was a caffeine setting type event.
Okay.
And the reason being is like it's literally boys versus girls, URL versus Queen of the Ring, and so a lot of these fans are already going in with a mindset. I need my league to win. I need my boys. You know what I mean? So I think it's more fun when we just kept the battlers on set and the crew and let the fans be fans where they at. I agree because I feel like the fans. I'm not.
I 100% agree.
You know, they got to the venue. It started liquor. They was waiting an hour before it started. It only take a couple drinks and you faded. You know what I'm saying? And the first battle haven't even happened yet. So, in my opinion, I don't think we should do away with the event, but I don't think that was one of the better collective events for Kings versus Queens compared to the first two.
Okay. I can dig that. I think that the contained environment actually made the battles what they were. I couldn't even imagine you and T-Top on the stage, right? Because you were doing. You started off you walking in circles around them.
I was actually mad though. Like I really
I know that, but the optics of it, the fans might have cheered it up.
Nah, that nothing ladylike about me would have lit the crowd up.
Boy, that battle would have been an hour and 35 minutes long.
The intoxicated crowd, and not even just URL. We've seen a lot of events where you could tell the crowd is like, what are y'all doing? Like, or even the people on stage, you're like, what is going on? Like, you can't even focus on that because you wondering what the fuck going on in the building. So, I don't know if anybody could have really did anything about the turnout of like all the people booing and people not being quiet and just all of that. Like, it was just a lot. So that's my overall statement. Now, you were saying who do I think stood out? I mean,
well, we could go battle by battle if you want.
Okay. Do that.
Especially with your blood. We can start with your blood cousin, man. What's up, First Lady Flames?
I already knew she was gonna win. Like, you know, like I don't have a lot of relationships with a lot of battle girls, but the ones I do have relationships with, I kind of know. I could gauge what's gonna go on with their battles. I didn't talk to Flames at all leading up to this battle. I didn't hear her rounds. It wasn't like that this time around. So, you know, I didn't know what to expect, but I did know she wasn't gonna go lose to Jackboy. Like it's not happening. And then she coming back from like the JC loss, and I'm like, I just really didn't see her going 6-0 in the series. Just no way. So I think she did amazing. Like 3-0 clear. Like Jackboy wasn't even speaking English. No shade, no tea. I'm saying now I don't battle, but I didn't. A lot of that shit was not connecting for me. I was just sitting there like, what? What does this mean? Like, what's he talking about? That's not Jodeci, that's KC and JoJo. You know, like, I don't know. It was just a lot of shit. And he just wasn't as fluid as like the King of Band Jack that we saw in the band series and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm super proud of Flames. But I literally had her 3-0 since the announcement. Like
Okay.
I like she said he wasn't speaking English. That's funny.
I don't understand a lot of shit, but I know he speaks Japanese and stuff. But I'm just like, let us know when that other language is coming, but like that, it wasn't connecting. It was real, like the setups wasn't going with the haymakers, wasn't going with the punches. I really wasn't getting the fluidness that I wanted. You know what I mean?
That ADD rap, I know.
And performance, like I feel like, did he perform his ass off? Absolutely, like all the little moves, absolutely. But you going against Flames, like she barely moves around in her battles. Like you got to write with her, you know. So I don't think he stood a chance, but you know, that was just a normal DV. Police ain't arrest nobody. They just said, you know, y'all got to keep it down. Next time we come back, somebody got to go to jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, Coffee been outside, y'all.
Yeah, she been outside.
Come back. Somebody got to go to jail.
Yeah. Yo, that's the realest.
Gotta go.
That's real. Like, yo, if we come back, one of y'all going. So y'all better leave. Like, that's real. Yeah. Polo, get to the next one. What was the next one, bro?
The next one shit. The next one after this was official DNA, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Official DNA. How you calling this one?
I wasn't really like when I first heard that announcement, I wasn't like super excited about that match. Right. But they did take the gloves off. I think that they was rapping with each other. Mm-hmm. I think DNA did great coming back from his last Kings vs. Queen showing, and I think official did honestly, she did great. I just don't think the crowd was really receptive or as receptive as I would have liked them to be.
I think so.
Like it was really weird. She was saying some really crazy stuff, and they weren't even catching schemes. Like that's how everybody was drunk because they wasn't piecing a lot of shit together to get to the head. You know what I mean? So he had crazy schemes in round one, and like nothing was not getting nothing.
Oh my! I'm trying to tell y'all.
I'm trying to say the same thing.
Yeah,
Polo say she won. I'm telling you.
That's why I immediately got mad at the crowd. I immediately got mad. I'm like, they're not listening.
They enjoying themselves though. Like niggas been in the house. It ain't been no big events. They get to see their favorite battle. So everybody catching a vibe in there, but it's at the expense of like catching the actual bars and having a sound mind. Battle rap fans are super intelligent because they get this shit. They piecing stuff together and they putting these movies. Oh, that's a what's the name scheme. That's this. So once you fade it, shit, I'm guilty of it. And I used to be a battle rapper. I used to be loaded in there like, oh damn, like shit, you know. So I think official did great, and I think that battle could have been 2-1 either way. I didn't get the 3-0 chant. Like I don't know why that.
He had to know somebody in the building, man.
Yeah, that was weird. Like I don't know.
Became, and then the fucked up part about it is we're counting the caffeine votes as the official, score, but then you got the crowd swaying everybody on the caffeine because when they start saying 3-0, then you start seeing the chat saying 3-0, but they wasn't saying 3-0 before. It was 1-1 or something like that.
Yep.
That's you're literally making the case for why this should be in a closed environment. Like this is why.
I see why you're A&R.
Yeah, I get it.
My battle IQ is super high. I think that's why my learning curve was so quick, like battle rap. You know what I mean? And yeah, that it's just people faded, being in the club.
That's why you WOTY. Let them know. That's why I'm WOTY.
Yeah. Start the conversation because they gonna cook y'all if y'all agree with that. So we not even gonna go into the WOTY.
Well, I don't care about getting cooked.
I don't give a damn.
Yeah, used to that, man.
I don't want no problems with him.
Go ahead, Cola.
What the next battle after that? It was Cola. Help me out here. What was the next one after that? It was
What you mean? Clips Yoshi.
Yeah.
That was
Coffee.
Bad. It was bad. And I'm speaking from an unbiased standpoint. I don't have a dog in the fight, whatever. But she didn't write for the crowd for like a big stage for one. And she didn't write for clips. Like I feel like she tried with the one line bars and one line haymakers and stuff. But he actually is like so well rounded that she needed to tap into some other bags, like you know what I mean. And it was hard to watch. Like she was really awkward up there. She didn't look comfortable. It was really forced. And it should have been more fluid. I feel like actually a lot of the queens went up there with king masculine energy, and it would have converted a lot better if y'all just been yourself, because a lot of it looked forced and really weird, like and all the their normal self. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then the whole thing about like I want to see what you feel about this as a former battler. I think that when some people start to yell, when people have to raise their voices to try to fill up a room, they lose that and turn that flow. You know what I mean? That pattern. You know what I mean? And I felt like that was happening with Yoshi. I hear her yelling. She's straining to get this material out.
From 23 showing though, I just think maybe she should work in like becoming more overwhelming in a small room, so that once she converts over to the big stage, it's the same. Because you hear a lot of the girls in the interview say, oh, well, I was preparing for the big stage, but me personally, I would prepare all the same. My writing would change a little bit because I don't want to be as intricate, because I know my people might be drunk, people gonna be high, people gonna be talking. So I wouldn't write as intricate, but I would still keep my same demeanor. And if I'm too low, then y'all just need to turn my mic up. Like it's just
exactly.
I'm not gonna my voice or do none of that stuff. Do I think the crowd gave her a chance? Absolutely. I think they gave her a chance, but then I think they didn't like it. You know what I mean? It happens. Like it just really does. And she's just gonna need to like change her content. That's just my opinion.
I got you.
Yeah, I felt like the crowd definitely gave her a chance because when Clips has usually got you against the rope, the crowd is brutal against you. Like when you see Clips versus Verb, like anybody he has against the ropes, the crowd usually don't give you a chance.
I watched him with Lou Castro, and they were trying to give him a chance in Atlanta, but when he started rapping, niggas was like, "Oh, he trying, he fighting back." You see Hitman up there, like, damn, So absolutely, you had a chance, but she didn't write up. Like, wrote like on a straight median, same subject matter for 3 rounds. I don't think that was going to win on any stage, Caffeine or big stage against Clips. He's too well rounded. The rebuttals, the props, the things like that. And then she just built it up so much in her face off. I'm going viral. I'm gonna do this. You went viral for the wrong reasons now. She set such a high precedence. You talk all crazy to everybody online. So once you get up there and got a show and prove, now they expecting double from you because you just was talking so crazy. You know what I mean? So I think it's 3-0 fair.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I believe.
What you think of Charlie Clips right now? I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna drop a ranking. It's probably gonna get people mad. I got Charlie Clips probably number 1, number 2 right now.
Up there. He
like a champion of the year type.
Just rankings, period. Just this year. This year though.
Oh yeah, he definitely up there. Yeah, it was his second showing, right? Because Lou was his first battle of the year.
I think Lou, and then this one. Yeah.
Right. Okay, yeah.
No, he had one more. I can't remember right now.
His last 5 was Big K.
Yeah, his last.
Chess.
Those was this year though. We talking about this?
No, not this year.
No, last year, but leading into this year, he had 2.
Yeah, we saying the last 5-6 games for Clips.
His last 5-6 though, he been fire.
Yeah. But because he was playing so much in the other battles, and I don't really think he lose. I think Clips is a real competitor at heart. Like I think he does this for strictly the competition, which some of us do, And like once he was seeing like the smut wash, he's not funny no more. He an old nigga. Now he like, oh, this is what we doing now with my legacy type. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That bag, and it's refreshing to see that some of the old guys can still do that because some of the OG URL dudes been getting cooked. Like they can't find that swagger about themselves no more.
That's real. And then we pivot over to Casey versus Verb.
Oh, yeah. That's my Gemini brother right there. Like we both Gemini, so I be trying to ride with him. It's only a little, but that he got to do something, man. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know what it is, but he just can't find that old Verb. And I think that we're all dying for that. So when you come in like with the new stuff and new characters and stuff, it's really not going to satisfy the nostalgia that people want from him because that was the best Verb. He did great versus Pass, but I don't know. I don't know what that was versus Casey. And I think Casey, she showcased the same thing that we saw with Vixen last year. I don't necessarily feel like she's went like Vixen to Verb performance-wise, writing-wise. It's like the same intensity, same Casey.
Sure.
Verb just wasn't good. He just wasn't good. Maybe he's not good with females. Some dudes refuse to have. Yeah.
I think as much as we like to hear Verb go crazy with the misogyny and all that,
he never does. That's the thing. Like when he in the spaces, he do it and it's funny and we love it, hilarious. But then he get on the stage and it's like he can't take that and convert it into a round or something. And it would work if he did, but he just don't. And so that's why maybe he need to leave the female battles alone and just stick to like battling the dudes, which I hate saying that as a female battle rapper, but just all dudes can't switch over, just like all girls can't battle dudes. Like
totally agree.
So
great breakdown. Now you know what I mean? Yeah, I go.
Coffee.
Wow.
I
corporate coffee.
Breakdowns up.
I like corporate coffee. Yeah.
Now we get the Tay Roc Vixen, the assassin.
Yeah, that was battle of the night for sure. And then on 2-week prep, like they made everybody else on the card should be ashamed. No way somebody battle on 2-week prep and outdo me. No. whole fucking world, never. But I commend them so much for both. Like they got their rounds out, they were clean. You know, they were still talking their shit in between. I do have Tay Roc 2-1. But it's definitely a preference battle. It's whatever you prefer. Right. I personally, as a former female battle rapper and just like battle rapper period or battle rap fan, I didn't like how physical she was with Tay Roc, and then telling him to like push me back because it's not going to convert the same for him. Pushing all
break this down.
Yeah, it was kind of cringe to me to see her like manhandling him, pushing him all around and doing all that stuff because she didn't have to, you know what I mean? And Roc can't do that back to you. So I think it was like an extra thing that she was trying to do to get the win or whatever the case was. And she still did great. I just don't think it was necessary or fair for her to like be all physical on that. Like I'm cool with T-Top. I could have been moving him all around. I don't think he would have cared, but I don't want you doing that to me. Like even if I told you that he wouldn't do it because just like out of context, if people don't know the context of what's going on, it's gonna look insane.
Right. It's still that's a female Craig voice. Like, yeah.
She was kind of wild though.
I didn't really enjoy that. It was kind of forced and almost cringe for me because it was like abuse almost. Like if Caution would have got in and been like, back the fuck up, I would have been like, you know, you kind of wilding up there a little bit, like back up, you know. But Roc is a good sport, so you know, it is what it is. I do think he deserved the win for that because he was a really good sport. Like I said, I don't think a lot of male battle rappers would have been taking that physicality like that. You don't even rap with females that rough. You don't be bumping bitches like that. So why you a nigga like that? In my opinion.
That's real. That's real. You know, with me looking at that, I didn't even consider that. And then especially hearing it from your point of view, I think is interesting. I think that's good though, because at the same time, you know, this ain't really basketball where it's physicality. Really, it's battle rap, it's performance, right?
Doing all that, his girl, and then Roc decided to slap her ass in the third. Would he have been wrong? No, not really.
Man, they would have canceled him if he did that.
But why? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't fair to put him in that situations. He took the battle for you on 2-week prep. Y'all both wrote amazingly. Y'all wrote to each other's standard. The crowd was loving it. You already had everybody rocking. And if you notice, when I battle, I'm physical. I'm probably one of the first females to walk around, be all up in people's face, but I don't touch nobody. You know, I don't, not girls or dudes. So like, I think it's necessary. I think it's a writing competition. It's a lyricism sport. So I didn't think it was necessary, but whatever, you know, if it made the crowd more lit, then so be it, you know, but I think that put Roc in a hard spot. If he would have lost, I probably would have credited to her being able to be more physical. Because from the stream, even the fans is like, damn, like she's ragdolling this nigga. She's crazy, like, you know,
moving Roc around.
You don't perform like that. So now when we see her battle a girl, I wonder what her level of physicality will be. Are you gonna do the same thing? I highly doubt it. Because a female, I could spill off on you, but Roc cannot. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. But in my personal opinion, I just don't think girls should do that when they battle dudes. Because as soon as they pocket check you, pussy check you, ass check you, grab you by your ponytail, grab you by the neck or something, all hell gonna break loose. And it's just not, you know.
I seen.
I heard somebody got a pocket check this weekend though.
I see somebody try to do that before you know, it didn't work out well.
Probably done dunked on somebody. Should gotta expect a pocket check on anybody he battled. He opened that door a long time.
Now this next battle, this is the perfect segue to a question after the battle. But you got Gotti versus Jazz the rapper. What's up? Talk to me.
I didn't expect Jazz to do that well. And me and Jazz don't have no beef, nothing like that. I just was like, in my opinion, if you've seen Jazz once, you've seen her twice. And not the case at that event at all. Like, she went into angles, she went into schemes, sports references, counter writing, joking. You know, it was like so much. I'm like, damn. I mean, she said she been watching and, you know, learning, but damn, she was really watching and learning, you know. So I was really impressed with Jazz that battle. And I don't think that was one of the best old boys that we've seen, but I do think that was one of the best Jazzes that we've seen. Like, period. That was light years ahead of her Gaddis performance. She wasn't dragging the bars. Like the Gaddis battle was kind of cringe to me because it was so much space in between all of her bars that landed that it was validity with her rounds. And that wasn't the case this time. You know, she controlled the crowd, she controlled her tempo. She wasn't straining and screaming. She wasn't overly aggressive. She wasn't under aggressive. Like she was really hitting every little pocket that you should. It was really masterfully put together. So that was my standout performer for the whole event.
Wow. That's dope. I think, and I think her poise, her ability to just like, because Gotti, when he starts going, man, he goes there, right? Like I think he had some stuff where he broke down the whole Bardashian's crew, and I thought that was masterful. You know what I'm saying? So her poise, her defense, I thought for me that was kind of one of the highlights too.
And that's what I mean by the counter writing. Like she addressed the dispatcher, she addressed, you know, all these different things. Her cherry pie, messing with dudes now, whatever the case, messing with Crips, like they both was talking about when they was fucking each other or whatever the case was. So I think that she was really like thinking about all the different things that he could say about her and really was able to touch all those things when she was rapping. And that's exactly the mindset I was in when I wrote for T-Top. It like I was rebuttaling in a second, but all of that was already written. You know,
right.
I know what you're going to talk about. So I'm going to talk about it first, or I'm going to wait for you to talk about it and then just remove all the validity you had. You know what I mean? And I think that she did that really, really well.
Dope.
But she can get cooked when I come back because I'm not him.
She said, "I'm not him." All right. So it seemed like you liked the event overall. You thought.
I just wish it would have been in that same caffeine setting. I think that that's a series that should have just stayed how it was, and it didn't really need fixing. But I could see like why the fans would want to be involved and stuff like that. But to be honest, they took away from the moments a lot. They took away from the rewatch.
Right.
You know, and so I just wish it would have stayed in the caffeine setting because now you got people dragging the whole series. We never want to see Kings versus Queens again, you know, and stuff like that. And I think that that's unfair.
Yeah, me too.
Hold on, my Wi-Fi went out. You said you clip who? You said Jazz?
Yeah. Like, you know, I'm probably gonna be back next year because I just got to see her. You know what I mean? She was talking crazy when I was at Queen of the Ring. You know, when 40 didn't show up. She's like, "Well, I'll battle you." So I'm like, no, and I can't do it this year. So, you know, I might have to come back out.
Okay, spin the block a little bit.
So that's the return battle.
Say it again.
I said that's the return battle. I ain't gonna lie, everybody online, they saying they want to see you or Vixen versus Jazz.
Yeah, and I think that she should battle Vixen. If you know, I think she's trying to make a run for Woman of the Year this year. And the way that she just started it off, I don't see why she couldn't get it. You know what I mean? And I do think that Vixen probably deserves that bigger look for a female battle rapper. And I think it should be Jazz because not for nothing, like I'm probably gonna regret this. I gotta battle her later, but she's one of the girls that's really there for just the competition. Like she's not trying to drag nobody. She don't gotta hate on nobody. You know, she's not jealous of nobody. She'll give you credit where it's due. She'll tell you trash if you trash. And that's just that's it. You know what I mean? That's just it. And I could always respect that because that lets me know she's secure in what she's committed to or contributed to the culture, what she's done. So, you know what I mean? I think that those kind of vets are the best ones to test the up and coming ones that's trying to get on the Mount Rushmore. I think she should battle Vixen and Casey this year. Because she's not going to be messy. She's really going to make you get into all those pockets like I was talking about that a sound, talented battle rapper should be able to get into. And I think that she's one of the ones that can do that. Her official, you know, it's really no politics with them when they're battling unless somebody bring the politics to them. You know what I mean? And even then you don't see them feed into it a lot of the times. Very humble, highly competitive girls. And I think that those are like the end games or the deciding factors to the girls that want to be top tier or want to be in the top 5 type. So.
Wow.
Who you got? Jazz and Vixen if they battle?
I probably got Jazz. You know, she's just so everything with her just looks so natural. It's not really forced. She don't overdo things. She's just really comfortable on the stage. And this is coming from Miss Get Comfortable. You know what I mean? She's very comfortable up there. It don't look like she's trying to do anything, like, you know. And I think that when you're in front of a big crowd, it really plays a part. That's why Clips is so great at what he does. We don't even know when he's freestyling versus when he really pre-wrote some shit. Like he's just fluid like that. And that's something that you pick up over time on those big stages. around those big names and stuff like that. And I just don't think Vixen has had that exposure yet to be able to combat.
Now, in your current role as A&R, Queen of the Ring, you know what I mean? And that's important, right? Because I'm a big advocate of the ladies. Shout out to the people that won a Future Queens card as well. There was kind of a rookie, up and comers type of card like that. But what are you hoping to bring to the game? You know what I mean? You've been through a lot of trials and tribulations. We could break this stuff down, but
well, that's the thing. Like, so me, when I, agree with Debo to like jump on board and start helping him like do the A&R stuff, for me, it was just really about creating like a more harmonious competitive environment at Queen of the Ring. Because I feel like the classes before were super catty, a lot of drama and shit that really don't have to be there when it comes to just competing. And I really want to change that whole culture. I want to change that stigma. So girls that I'm bringing in, I know like I don't have the best name in battle rap, but the people that really have negative things to say about me have never had the pleasure of knowing me anyway. You know what I mean? So the girls I'm dealing with, anybody that I've dealt with, they'll tell you I'm super genuine. I really want people to thrive because I know how hard it is fighting an uphill battle everywhere you go. Like everywhere you go. And I don't think nobody deserves that just want to come and write and see where they level up. So for me, I just want to create like that new environment, a welcoming environment that's strictly competitive. And once y'all done rapping, we can all go eat and chill and stuff like that without being friends, without having past drama that we had to squash and shit like that. Because it should never have to go there. At the end of the day, we're all strangers. Like literally, well, majority of us. Some of these girls really know each other, but I'm one of the ones that's really a stranger to everybody until I met them. So that's one of the things I wanted to do. And I also want to help Debo get back to building the trust of the fans, getting them to believe in Queen of the Ring the way that they used to. Because whether we want to acknowledge it or not, the trust has fallen off because the quality has fallen off, because the development has fallen off, because the talent's not there anymore. So I want
to
Oh, yeah. Wait. Hold on, Coffee. Spin the block with that. Help it. Do that again, please. Help me out. Help me out. Because that was crazy how you did that one. The what is not because do that again.
I don't even know if I could break it down like that. Like all this stuff is organic that I'm saying.
But that was crazy.
I was just saying, like, the fans' trust has fallen off because the quality fell off. We're not getting Queen of the Ring isn't. I've said this to Debo. The pay-per-views are not giving the quality we need. There is no free streams. We're not on any major streaming sites. So I'm working with him to try to get new partnerships to get the free streams out, to find these better venues that do have the connectivity so that they can have a strong pay-per-view or whatever. But really, pay-per-views are super outdated because everything is pretty much free now. So it's really just trying to help Debo innovate and move forward the brand and move out of those old ways. So that's what I mean by the quality fell off. And then the talent fell off because all the stars that Debo invested all this energy into and all this time into back in the day, they feel bigger than his brand now. He can't afford them anymore. You know what I mean? So if they don't respect the brand and they don't respect Debo, then you get those things like the last event where your main event don't show up. I mean, that's unacceptable.
Right.
That's like, unacceptable.
Yeah, he put his blood, sweat, and tears into a lot of these girls like that, and they turn around and diss him and disrespect him and discredit his name. So he's starting back from square one. And then as a new girl coming in, that's all I heard about Debo was all these bad things. Nobody spoke on the good things that he become who they are. Nobody. So I want to bring the girls back and really show them like we believe in them. I want to give them plates consistently, not one card a year, nothing like that. So like my thing is getting back and building their trust, to build their confidence, to build their fan base, which builds Queen of the Ring's fan base, which will get us those partnerships to get the funding to pay these new girls more money. Girls shouldn't be battling for $200. Makeup is $200. Weave hair is $300. We ain't we ain't even shit. So it's just like I want to be able to help them get those new partnerships and just take those new steps without stepping on anybody's toes, without having to kiss anybody's ass, hound people down, make sure they're coming. The people that want to be here are going to be here. They're going to get fed and we're going to work. We're going to build y'all up, get the fan base that y'all need, move these events around the nation, find, you know what I mean? I don't want to be dipping in people's cup no more. I don't want to go back to the old cups. That's not what we're doing. So that's what I'm here for. And I'm really doing it for the love. I don't have nothing better to do right now with battle rap. I'm just chilling, being a spectator. So I figure, why not use the relationships that I do have with the newer girls that reach out to me for advice and stuff like that,
Yeah.
That's dope. That was an excellent answer. Are you looking to collab? You know, Remy, she announced the league. Are you looking to like collab with other leagues, or is this something that like what are you looking to
Like
how you go about that without crossing paths too much?
with like as far as like with Queen of the Ring collabing with
Yeah, 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 yeah. Queen of the Ring. That's what I mean.
No, I'm like I really want Debo to stray away from that because Queen of the Ring is its own brand. So at the end of the day, I feel like we need to get back to square one. We're back at the foundation. We're rebuilding, rebranding everything, and we can't do that if we constantly trying to take from somebody else's cup to fill our own. No, no one's really gonna. He could wash up and then tell him he could wash up and then he could just get out. Okay. Okay. But yeah, so I feel like we can never really fill our own cup, or no one will ever fully believe in Queen of the Ring again. Because when they first came out, they wasn't partnering with nobody. They were successful on their own. So I think it's important to show that Queen of the Ring can stand on their own. We don't have to piggyback on nobody or utilize other people's talent and stuff like that. It's too many girls coming in right now. When I was battling, it wasn't that many girls out.
Right.
You know, so it was harder to find out. But now it's so many girls that's trying to battle and do stuff like that. So why not try to get those girls the experience they need to get the looks they need and everybody grow together?
That's great. That's excellent. And you know, I'm reminded of like our first sync up when we talked, and this is way back when. I always revisit them old interviews. Yeah, like yeah, I was using different software.
Black Compass on Discord, yes.
Yeah. We used to use, and you always had an eye for marketing, and you're cognizant of branding and aesthetic and things like that. Are you hoping to bring that to the table as well to kind of help the ladies along?
Absolutely, yeah. I have Pretty Young Trap, which is, you know, female clothes and merchandise. I have tons of resources that do hair and stuff like that, but I really don't want to focus it on the image, because I feel like right now we're seeing a lot of girls that have the image but not the talent or the know. So I really don't want to like focus so much on physical appearance that people feel like they need to focus more on what they look like, and they're bringing shit content. That's not what I want to do. I really want to find balance, let these girls be who they are. Some people like to dress up, some people don't. You don't have to. I didn't come in dressing up. I started dressing up once I hit the bigger stages, because now it's more eyes on me, and branding is a lot more important. You know what I mean? But before I show up in some braids, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so I absolutely, I'll, you know, want to be a resource for all of those things. Maybe partner with some hairstylists that's trying to come up if they want to work with some of the girls, whatever the case may be. But yeah, I absolutely just want to help them with the branding. Less drama. Like, female battle rap has such a terrible stigma.
Yeah. But hold up, Coffee. There's
on Instagram, because Coffee ain't been battling and it's still been a shit show. So don't say it was my fault that bitches was going crazy. Okay, these bitches is crazy on their own. Okay.
Now, a lot of people, such as myself, when Queen of the Ring was out, I mean, these were some of the first viral face-offs, QB and Dawn Lady, and there was a point in time where Queen of the Ring was right there at, you know what I mean, like when the events would happen, we was all watching with intent, and a lot of it was based on the drama, the cattiness, you know, they towing the line between reality really running down on people and battle rap. So how do you toe that line? Because for a lot of people, that's what got Queen of the Ring hot. But
that's why I like want to do a whole rebranding, because I don't think we can bring that old thing back without bringing the old thing back. Does that make sense?
Like, that does make sense, Coffee. God damn, Debo. Yeah. Debo, you got somebody over here. I mean, don't make her mad. But go ahead.
Like, I feel like they were.
Nigga said, "Don't make her mad."
Yeah, no, it's not Debo's fault, because this is the thing, right? They were all growing together too. You know, Queen of the Ring was King of the Ring. So they were learning what to do to sell a fight and all that kind of stuff. And I don't necessarily think that they knew that these things are going to be happening, like all the fights and fucking up venues and all that stuff. But it's like, you would think that girls are just doing face-offs and stuff like that until they get to see each other, and now they scrapping. You be like, oh shit, y'all was serious? Because it should have never went there anyway. And I think it all starts with a mindset. You know what I mean? Right. Like, a lot of people that do battle rap don't know you need to be really secure as a person before all this shit. Because at the end of the day, we're not giving compliments. I'm not here to make you feel bigger. I'm here to make you feel as small as I could possibly make you fucking feel. So if you already feel small, and you're teeter-tottering with bipolarism, or you think you're ugly, or you don't think you're great, and then a bitch like me who's very confident in everything I come with, like, yeah, bitch, you're not great. You're fucking terrible. You ugly. Who likes you? Your fucking baby daddies hate you. And all this shit be true. Now I'm hitting like a spot in them, and I don't even know it. Because I'm settling the fight. You know what I mean? So
right.
I just think like battle rap, what is it, like PR training? Like, you know how they teach the basketball players how to interview? It's kind of like, I think that the girls that I'm gonna bring in, like, a lot of them are familiar with my story, and then they talk to me and they like, damn, I don't know why people don't like you, and I'm like, I'm gonna tell you why. So like, tell you why. You know what I mean? So I think that just being a resource to them, because I'm literally one of the only people that can be a resource on how to avoid the drama. It seemed like I'm always in it, but y'all have no idea how bad shit would really be if I was in it. I can't say I've really been involved in any female beef 100%. Have I fought? Fuck yeah, because you're not finna run down on me and not get your ass beat. Yeah. But did I prefer to do that? No, I would have preferred you go that way and I go this way, and everything, it would have never happened like that. But again, like, you know what I mean? So that's just, you know, personal security or reactions, what's worth it, what's not worth it, and just being in the reality that this ain't reality.
Yeah.
Once the event is over, all that shit is over. There's no reason to keep dragging shit online. And I think that a lot of the times the fans are hyping people up. And this current era is Twitter hyping people up and shit.
A lot of that going on.
And it's unfortunate. I just think preparing them for those kind of things, showing them like, this is what could happen to you. You can make it easier on yourself. You can make it harder on yourself. You know, then they can just go from there. Do I think that a few bitches is still going to be wanting to fight and stuff like that? Sure. It's an emotionally driven sport. Like, we all emotionally involved in this, whether we want to admit it or not. So I think it's still going to happen because it's human nature, but I would rather it be a minuscule amount of issues than every time Queen of the Ring come out, it's based on a grudge match or and it be a writing. Like, everything don't have to have a backstory, and a lot of the shit that do, it goes bad. You know, so
that's dope. That's dope. That's good perspective right there.
Girls' fault. It's just really trial and error. Nobody was doing female battle rap the way they was doing it at the level they were doing it at that time. So stepping into the spotlight, gaining all this fan base, some of these bitches never even had friends. And now they got whole fan bases. You know what I mean? So now it's like, it's toxic. It's a lot of things going on. It's a lot of people that want to be the biggest dog in the room, but really got a small bite. You know, it just, it was trial and error, but now we know what the errors are. We can go back, we can tweak some things, we can fix some things, we can develop some girls and correct things right where they're wrong at. Hey, you keep this up, you'll never come back. Debo let a lot of shit continue to go on and happen over and over and over, giving girls chances that should have been chopped right when they fucked up.
Okay.
Speaking of chances, are you and 40? Y'all ever going to battle? Are you that's done?
No, it's done.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, no, it's done. Like, for me, like, it's people that I wanted to battle out of respect because I was a fan before a battler.
Sure.
And that, like, respect is gone once I don't feel it no more.
Man, that's unfortunate. I get it. I understand.
So like, if I do come back, I would want to see like Jazz, Official, Prestavia, Easy.
Ooh, hey, hold up. Say that one more time, and let's talk battle rap. What's up?
Yeah. Hold up. Let me ISO it. Go ahead. Who you say?
So like, if I come back, I would want it to be Jazz, Official, Prestavia, respectfully, and Easy, the Black Captain. I think that those would be the 4 battles. If I come back next year, I will take throughout that year.
Okay.
Why you pick Prestavia? What is it about Prestavia that will make you want to battle her?
She's good.
Straight up.
Like, yeah, just that. Like, I felt like when I came in, it was too many things, too many other reasons or too many other things bitches wanted me to do to battle them that were at a higher level than me, when really y'all should have just battled me because I'm good.
You're good.
Yeah, like, it's not that serious.
Imagine that. It's that simple. Wow.
She just said she's good.
Like, it's not that serious. Like, just put me in my place or something. And I feel like, you know, I'm the one that could do that for Prestavia. She needs some growing pains.
Wow.
Like this.
Wow.
Did you see her verse? Did you see her versus C3?
I didn't see her versus C3. I did see her versus Danny Myers, and I watched her versus Yoshi. I was part of the card when she battled Tia S in Atlanta.
Right.
I had her on my other card before that one in Atlanta. The first.
Oh, you
card.
familiar with her? Okay.
Yeah, I had actually booked her on my first card, but her opponent didn't show up, so I had already knew about Prestavia. Like, one thing I've never been is a hater. If me and anybody don't, mesh, it's beyond that. Like, that's not in me. I want to compete, and Prestavia is gonna compete. And it's not really a lot of new girls that's gonna have me really stressing and writing as if they a top tier, but she can. And I like that. I like to feel the fire.
Okay. I
ain't gonna lie, Easy ain't gonna play with you.
Yeah, that sounds like Kings versus Queens 4.
He gonna talk different. That right there might be a crazy one.
Hold up, Carvin. What'd you say, Carvin? Hold up.
He's not gonna talk different. He gonna keep that shit to a minimum. He gonna talk low. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that. And I just want to battle Easy because he always got some shit to say.
Right.
He always and I didn't have this nigga blocked for years. So I'm like, fuck I got going on. You know what I'm saying? God damn, bro.
God damn.
Oh shit.
God damn.
ABQ4, that shit right there.
Yeah, stop the chatty shit. You want to talk to me, come talk to me. But until then, don't speak on me.
Okay.
Oh, I like that. Damn.
Yeah. We gotta talk to Rashad. That's a fact. Yeah. Himothy, the album fire, nigga, but Coffee gotta talk to you.
Probably one of the only girls that can keep up with Easy. We really not friends. We're not necessarily enemies. I'm just not.
Right.
He's my taste of person, and I'm not his. So I think that those kind of matches is cool. Like,
okay, I can dig it.
Damn.
Now, Polo, should we get to the game, my friend?
We should get to the game, man.
Let's get to the game. Now, Coffee, this is a game that we like to play called Overrated, Underrated, Fire, or Trash.
Oh, this is gonna be so controversial. See, y'all gonna have me in some shit. Okay, come on.
But you're not a battler, so you exempt from all the battler rules, right? You good. All right. And you're gonna keep it tall. So some of these will be battlers.
We go like this.
Yeah.
Me, that cold.
Yeah. I'll start it with, then I'll go to Polo. Okay.
So it's overrated, underrated,
fire, or trash.
I gotta pick one of the four.
One of the four.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Underrated, overrated, fire, or trash. Shuni.
Underrated, overrated, fire, or trash. Underrated, overrated, fire, or trash. I feel like Shuni is underrated.
Okay.
This year, though, like I don't think she getting a lot of the credit she should get for this year.
Yeah.
She really was taking time out because she just had a baby too. She just got married and all that stuff. But I do think Shuni is underrated for what she's given to the culture. When I came in, she was one of the people. Her and Bonnie, honestly, when I came in, was the only vets that was really active when I came in 2017.
17, yeah, she killed it that year.
That was her year too.
She was top 20 that year. Yeah.
Yeah, so 2017, Shuni, that's when they wasn't doing Woman of the Year yet, but they had a list, and Shuni was like number 1 girl, and I was number 2. So I'm gonna have to see Shuni 2 next year. You know what I'm saying? But
she been cooking this year too. I heard her and Fonz was crazy.
Yeah, I did. I heard that too. Like, and I don't think Fonz is one of those people. You see, I ain't named that nigga. Because I don't want no smoke. But I'm a realtor, he the landlord. We might have to talk at some point, but I don't know right now.
Yeah. He need to get all that punching up out of it.
Is he the best puncher in battle rap right now?
I do think so. And at one point I would have said it was Rum, absolutely. But I think Fonz is so much more clean. His punches are really clean. It's not, you don't gotta like go to Google, or you don't gotta try to figure out stretching out or pronunciate, because he doesn't read nothing. It's like right there. Like, God damn, nobody said that shit. Like, really, it's fresh and original. That's right now. He is like one of the best.
Okay.
When he's applying his, every day it's like boxing. The champion.
It's an echo. I'm sorry.
It's kind of cutting you out in and out. I don't know if it's a voice thing or whatever, but every other word is kind of.
Let me see. It's probably my earpiece.
All
right, y'all can hear me now?
Yeah. Go ahead. Uh-oh.
It has
it's kind of.
Yeah, just leave and come back. It probably sounds like
leave it, come back, Coffee, and then we got you. All right. So just leave the stream, come back, and then we're gonna plug you back in. Make sure too, one thing for all the people that are here, make sure you follow Coffee. everything she has going on. We're gonna have all the information in the description box, so she's good. She's gonna leave it, come back, and then we're gonna talk. But this is
we got the radio show right after this, man.
Absolutely, man. Make sure y'all follow and all of that good
Wait, is
stuff.
Oh, that's us.
What do you mean?
I still hear echo.
You still hearing that? What? It might be me. Hold up. Talk.
Yo. No, I don't hear echo no more.
That was probably me. All right, we got Coffee Brown back. Polo.
Is it better?
Yeah, it's good. I think that was tone actually. It definitely is tone.
It's all good. Polo, get to your question, bro.
Oh, they said it's me echoing. Okay, hold on.
Okay. All right. So,
all right. Okay. Underrated, overrated, fire or trash official.
She's fire. I don't think they overrate her. I don't think we underrate her. She's done too much for too long. Last year, I would have said a different answer, but this year, you know, she had a great showing versus Casey, and you know, she just had a great showing versus DNA. So I'm just gonna say fire straight out. That's what official do. Like,
I can dig it.
Come on, man. Y'all know what we here for. Overrated, underrated, fire, trash, 40 bars. What we doing?
Overrated.
Okay, let's get to it. Y'all know what we here for. We ain't here to play the game. We straightforward.
She gonna cook you for bringing her up.
Listen, she already cooking me for the finish. She was unprofessional on your side. So we already into it.
No, yeah, I would say like she's overrated just because like I said it in my champion interview, like you just really don't display the qualities of a queen. And you want that queen title so bad, you go so crazy about it. You want that face a female title so bad, but when it comes time to show and prove, a lot of the times you shit the bed, you having whole panic attacks. People gotta hype you up to get on stage and shit like that. Nobody's going through that. Like nobody, not low level. Nobody's doing that this far on in their career. So, you know, if I was really gonna say like a queen of battle rap, it's damn near official. She choked, she came back, she show and proved, she didn't duck shit. The fans wasn't even feeling her, even when she was doing okay, and she still stand there and fight. That's what a queen do. You could be losing a war, but you don't run from your palace. You defend that shit and you get your honor back. And I don't think, you know, just not the qualities of a queen. You know what I mean? I think it's disrespectful to other girls that's really putting in pain. So overrated.
Wow. Overrated. Damn. Woo. Overrated, underrated, fire, or trash. Actually, I want to pick somebody from the last one. Oh, okay. Overrated, underrated, fire, or trash. We're gonna go with Mac Myron. Yeah, that's the one.
He's so underrated. Mac is so fire. Like Mac is really good, but I think because he doesn't touch the stages like URL so like often, or I don't even know if he's been on there at all since I've been on there. I don't think he gets the just due he deserves, but he really goes to all the small leagues, any league, and he gonna give you the same quality show every time. And like you gotta respect that because so many people abuse the system, especially with the small leagues. You know what I mean? So I would definitely say underrated. Like Mac Myron deserves bigger plates. He deserves big stages. The fans deserve him. He has an originality about him that no one can duplicate, that he can't even fake it. You know what I mean? And it's entertainment. Like he's almost another Charlie Clips by his own right. You know, he can freestyle. He's super funny. His promo is out of this world. He dropped funny ass diss tracks. I love Loso, but I be still banging, you know. I still be banging that Loso faggot. And I be there. You know what I'm saying? That shit kind of slaps. Yeah, he have all the unmentionables that you can't teach people. So I think that he deserves a lot more credit than he gets and deserves a lot more opportunities than he's provided. Like I want to see Mac Myron in an Ultimate Madness. I want to see Mac Myron on Civil War. You know, he deserves those looks and he deserves better opponents than like a fucking Snake Eyes or fucking Your Honor or whatever, you know? So
Okay. Polo. Can't hear you.
Pardon, I've had my mic on mute. Pause. Underrated, overrated, fire, or trash, Bonnie.
I'm not that familiar with Bonnie. But I do think from what I saw this year, she's having a good run.
Yes.
So I would probably say for this year and what she's done content wise, I would say people are underrating Bonnie because I actually think she's like one of in the front to be WOTY. Like, you know what I mean? She had the good showing on Rap Society, rebuttaling, you know what I mean? Just had a good showing with Robin Rhymes, was posted about my madness. And this is somebody that I don't like Bonnie. Me and Bonnie, we don't. But yeah, we don't mix.
Right.
But I can still acknowledge that she's put the work in. She's had good showings all year so far. You know what I mean? And she was already putting in work back in the day. Like when she took me on Verbal Warzone when nobody was outside. Again, her, Shuni and C3 was really the only ones that's always consistently been putting in work, battling everybody, especially the new girls and stuff like that. So I think that she's underrated as far as this year goes.
Okay. And Cola, you want to close this out? Go ahead.
Come on, man. Y'all know what I'm coming back with, man. Listen, this is not on me. This is what the coaches say. Underrated, overrated, fire, trash. My girl, manifest.
Man.
Like that.
Why did he say it like that? Go ahead, coffee.
Oh shit!
I don't watch my verse. I don't think I'm like. I don't think I could fairly assess this. Like I can't say I've watched a my verse battle.
Did you see her verse, Cheddar?
I've never seen her.
That was a cold battle. I would love to hear what you think about that. Just honestly, because you are really a good analyst. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like you're great at this shit. Like this is dope.
Yeah, I've never seen a my verse battle aside from when she battled Bonnie, and that was a long ass time ago. So.
That was a minute ago.
Yeah, it's not my fault. She don't battle enough, so that's not my fault. I ain't seen your battles. I'm not interested in them. You don't have a buzz, but you are pretty. You know, like I guess you know, like that's it. But as far as like the top contenders, yeah, like as far as the top contenders right now, when you got vets all the way down to brand new girls off Twitter cooking shit right now, you not.
Ooh, talk about it.
You're not putting in enough work for bitches to be like, you checked my verse recently, you know, and your returns don't matter enough for people to be like, go check out my verse, you know. So I no shade, no tea, you know. I'm not equipped to answer that in an honest fashion.
I respect that. Coffee is perfect for the current position that she is in. I salute you. I salute your grind. You know what I mean? Multifaceted. You came in here, you worked, you know what I'm saying? And you got a belt on that, sitting on that mantle right now that says you one of them. You know what I mean? So
I'm still a month out. Shout out Jay Black. I'm waiting for my belt.
Oh yeah, Black, get the belt over there. What you doing?
Yeah.
But Coffee, I want to give you the ISO so you can talk to the people, let them know how they can follow you, all that good stuff, and whatever you want to communicate. It's your world. Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. So my Twitter is still Why You Love Coffee. My new Instagram, because my old one is deleted, is at the Real Coffee Brown. Everything is spelled out correctly. My YouTube channel has all my music videos on there. That's the Real Coffee Brown as well. Please check out my mixtape, The Brew Up. I released at the top of the year. I have like 7 songs on it. 5 of them are just freestyles. I just went in there and was just rapping, talking my shit per usual. So check that out. I do got some tracks on there that I'm really a fan of, and some other ones that weren't released but have music videos prior to. So yeah, check out The Brew Up. Follow me on all the social media accounts. PrettyYoungTrap.com, women's affordable clothing, women's jewelry. Yeah.
All right.
And Ring event June 25th.
Okay.
I'm a part of that card. We should be dropping the flyer pretty soon here. We're still locking in some things. And if you're looking for a match for 25th, I do have an undercard. I do have like 4 battles on there, but we're totally open to trying to find new talent. We're trying to sign new girls, develop new girls. So please feel free to contact me. If I got you blocked, feel free to write Queen of the Ring. No holds barred. I'm not unblocking you, but I will communicate with you.
Oh shit! Yeah, we definitely gotta sync up with you towards the middle of the year, man. I like your analyst skills is dope for real.
And I'm watching all the battles. So I'm still involved in battle rap. I just remove myself as a competitor so these bitches could settle down and be themselves. You know.
Yeah, I got you. Hey, Coffee. appreciate you. You know what I mean? And happy for you. Everything personally, what's going on with you and everything like that. Looking forward to this rebrand on Queen of the Ring. So we're gonna be covering it very closely.
Absolutely. You know? And I hope you
like it,
because if you fucking blow it, I'm coming back and I'm telling him what your ass did and why I quit, man. Yeah, fuck my name in these streets, y'all understand?
Yeah.
We definitely try, and thank y'all for having me. Thank you for reaching out, Polo. It's always a pleasure, Tony, bro. And Cola, thank you for being unbiased. I don't always like what you say, but I don't think I got you blocked. So
I ain't blocked.
I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people think I block everybody that say stuff that I don't agree with, and that's not the case. It's just certain ways to say shit.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? It's just as simple as that, you know? So shout out to y'all. Shout out Black Compass, my first ever battle rap interview. Y'all know where I came from. Shout out Club Gang. I know y'all in the chat. I see all my tweets going crazy. I can't click on them right now, but
yeah, they're not. They in the chat heavy.
Yeah. Big time.
Man, we got the best chat in battle rap, man. Salute. Everybody.
No, I love that. Thank you, y'all.
Big time. All right, no doubt, man. That is Coffee Brown, First Lady of the Dino, the current women's champion, the WOTY, if you will, and the current A&R at Queen of the Ring. So get at Coffee if you're an aspiring young talented.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna front. The Spaces is cooking up a lot of new dope talent. So make sure if y'all watching this interview, tap in with Queen of the Ring. If you're a woman, you know what I mean, get out there, get right.
That's a fact, man. And shout out to Debo for seeing the sister got some talent, man. She know where she going. She got some direction.
Definitely know her shit, boy.
Yeah. That seems like a great pairing, man. But yo, shout out to everybody that was there. Yeah, Polo, talk about it. What's up, Polo? What we got?
Yeah, man, we back again with the radio show, man. You know, it might be some special announcements on there. We got some shit going. Cola, you got anything you want to shout out before we get out of here?
Listen, man, just stop playing with me as an analyst, man. Ask the questions that people don't want to ask, man. That's who I am, man. Find whoever in media that asks the questions people don't want to ask, that's who I am. I ask the shit that the regular analysts not going to ask. I bring the content. Y'all want to hear that 40 shit. Y'all want to hear that my verse shit. Stop playing with me. Black Compass Media, man. T-Rex S-Slam. Right, I'm out.
Follow the whole team, man. We on iTunes, Google Play, and all that as well, Spotify. Big shout out to Pose and Driz, man. We on the radio show time as well. Black Compass Media, we up out of here, y'all. Peace.